Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to the last video of 2022. I am so freaking excited, you guys. I can't believe that your girl has been consistent on YouTube for 365 days. Like, your girl did that. Like, I feel so good and so proud, and I'm not gonna lie, I already tried recording this video, but as you can see, the black all of my eyes, I did cry, and so we're just gonna try to get through this without any tears, and if there aren't, I guess a little bit is okay. But no, I literally started sobbing, y'all. Like, it was a mess, and so I just decided to re-record this. Let's just jump straight into my notes because I decided to share with you guys 5 things that I started implementing in my life in 2022, and I truly felt a difference, you guys. 2022 was probably one of the best years of my life. Like, the one of the best, you guys, by far one of the best years of my life. I married my soulmate, Marissa. I love her. um I just can't believe that I'm literally married now, and like, it'll be a year in February, which is literally right around the corner, and like, time just flew by and so many other things have happened, and like, I'm just so happy. And it's been a while since I've had a good year, and I feel like it couldn't have gone better, honestly. Has there been difficult times? Of course, difficult times will always happen, but it's been a good year, y'all. I hope you guys had a good one, and I hope 2023 is even better for us. Let's just jump into it. So, the first thing I wrote here is let it go, and then I also put on little like a note under that one. It said, arguments don't stay mad for long. That was one of my main ones. I used to hold grudges for a very long time. I used to stay mad for a really long time. Like, literally, there's still people to this day that we got in an argument and never spoke again. Ever. Like, ever. At this point, I feel like there'd be no point in reaching out to those people because, like, I'm sure they've moved on with life. I've moved on with life. But I don't ever want to be like that again. I don't ever want to hold anger, hold resentment the way I've held it for years. And it's not like before I wasn't aware that I did that. I just know how to do it. And so I literally would ask Marissa, because Marissa's so laid back. She's so opposite of me when it comes to things like that. Like, she'll get annoyed, she'll get mad, but she'll literally be over it in like 5 minutes. And me, I can't. Like, I would literally like be mad for like days. And I was just like, what? And so I just didn't. Now looking back, I'm like, how did I ever do that? Like, how do you just stay mad at people for like days? Like, obviously if it's something like major and things like that, of course, be mad for however long you want. But if it's something petty, like, oh my god, you pissed me off because, like, I don't know, I can't even think of anything right now. I'm trying to think of an example of like what I've gotten mad at Marissa for or something like that. I don't know, just things like oh, like, say we did laundry and it was Marissa's turn to do laundry, and so she accidentally dried a sweater that never gets dried, and she knows that it never gets dried but so accidentally did it. I would be raging, you guys. So pissed off. I would literally want to throw the sweater away. I'd be like, I don't want to do anything. Like, I'm pissed off. My stuff is ruined. Um, you ruined my life. Like, it's so dramatic, but like, literally I would get so angry. And so I really had to reflect and be like, what is making me so angry? Because when it comes down to it, it's not a sweater that I'm mad about. It's definitely like internal issues that I have that I'm literally just like projecting onto like being mad about a sweater, or being mad about like they're not like me going to, like, I'm trying to keep it superficial, like super like small things, or like me going to HEB and them being out of something that I want. I'd be like, oh, I don't even fucking want it anymore. And Marissa would be like, and I'm using a lot of examples with Marissa because we've been together for almost 6 years, like literally, like our life is one now. um and she'll be like, okay, well, do you want to try a different brand, or like, these are similar? And I'd be like, no, no, I don't want that. I said I wanted this, and I don't want it. Like, and just like, I'd be so fucking annoyed. And I'm just like, how? And like, this is definitely things that I've been working on for years. But in 2022, I told myself, like, you're gonna learn, bitch, and you're not gonna let little things have such hold on you and like let shit get to you and ruin your day. For what? For what? For what? Or like, I guess we could go like even deeper than that. Like, that was just like petty shit. But like, if a customer at work pissed me off, I would be pissed off the whole shift, and then I would catch myself approaching people with that attitude, with like already like disgusting attitude, and just like being ugly. And I was just like, why? And sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I do still do it because I'm a human, I'm still learning. And I also kind of feel dumb at the same time because I feel like, wow, bitch, you're almost 30 and you still haven't figured your shit out. But there's no timeline. And also, like, for a long time, I suppressed a lot, you guys. And with therapy, I've learned that I've suppressed a lot more than I was even aware of. And it was kind of scary, but at the same time, like, liberating. I don't know. It's just a lot, you guys. And so I really try to implement letting go of like the dumb shit in life. And I truly did, you guys. I feel like I've conquered that. Well, not completely, but I'm conquering it. And so if you need to let shit go, I'm here to let you know that like let shit go. Don't let like little petty shit like have so told you situations that you can't change, that you can't control. Let it go. That also goes with it is what it is. This has literally been my mantra since like the end of 2021. I don't know what happened, and I was in the middle of crying, and I was so over crying. Like I was crying over I don't even remember what, and I just looked at Marissa and I was like, you know what, babe, it is what it is. Like I can't change it, and this goes back to like wanting to change my childhood and wanting, like wishing people have helped me in a different way, or wishing people have done this, or wishing people wouldn't have done that, or friendships, like just all across the board. If it is something that you cannot change, it is what it is, and let it go. Like literally all of these kind of tie together. And we just had to let it go. Even now, like if something happens or like if something breaks and I'm really upset that like my prized possession broke. Oh, like Marissa, here I am putting Marissa on blast again. I wanted this freaking glass pumpkin for like 2 freaking years, and I could never get it at Target because it was sold out, and I was so upset. And then was it this year that I got it? Yeah, this year I finally got my pumpkin, and I was so freaking happy. And I filled it with candy, and I've displayed it right there like under our TV because our TV's mounted. And then what do you think happened? What do you think? Marissa went to get a candy, and she said the lid slipped out of her hand and she broke it. She broke my glass pumpkin, y'all. When I tell you, I was raging. I was raging. I was so upset because I was like, how do you, like, what the fuck? And she was just like, I just slipped out of my hand. I was like, what do you mean? I just slipped out of your hand. Like, what? And like, I was so angry. Like, I was so angry. And I'm still hurt. Like, I still think about my pumpkin because I wanted it for like 2 years, y'all. And then I finally got it. But like in that situation, it was just like I went on Target because Marissa was trying to replace it. It was sold out. We went in store, it was sold out. And at this point, I was just like, you know what? Let it go. Like, it is what it is. Next year, more glass pumpkins will come. Like, it'll be fine. And then eventually, I think we went to like a Target randomly and found like a smaller little pumpkin, like a smaller glass pumpkin in the little bullseye section, the dollar section. And I got one of those. And so it wasn't my glass pumpkin, but I literally just had to let it go. And old me would have been mad for like months, like literal months, and would have been like, would have just been dumb and like angry for no, I mean, not that it was for no reason, but I would have let that linger with me for forever. And it's just like, for what, bitch? Like, for what? For a glass fucking pumpkin? But yeah, I love that glass pumpkin. And if you know you are a Target lover like I do, you know, like you've seen the post, you've seen all of that. Like, the glass pumpkin was so cute. Anyway, number 3, learn your place in people's lives. Well, I guess number 3 and well, I guess 3, they all kind of tie together. For number 3, I wrote learn your place in people's lives, which I think is pretty self-explanatory. I've made the mistake before of putting people on a pedestal and kind of putting them at the top of my priority list, like making sure I reach out to them and making sure like I want to be there for them, when in reality, like it was never reciprocated and it was really one-sided. And that goes all aspects of life. This is not about anyone in specific. I just really learned my place in people's lives. And then for number 4, I put don't take it personal. If somebody says something nasty to you, if somebody says a comment about you, or even if people don't, like if you would think that they would show up for you, or if you think that they would congratulate you, or if you think that they would do something that you know you would do for them, don't take it personal. Odds are they got shit to go work on. It is not about you. It is about them. They're deflecting. They have their own internal issues that they need to work on. And so stop taking it personal. I literally, like I said, for years broke my own heart because I kept putting myself in positions to get my heart broken. And como pendeja, I kept doing it. And so now I'm like, nah. I know where I stand in everyone's lives, and I don't expect anything more and I don't expect anything less. And so I don't get my feelings hurt anymore. I mean, I do, but not as much as I did before. Like, I used to take everything personal and I used to be like, but why? Why would they do that? Why would they not do that? Or like, why wouldn't they, like, I don't know. I can't even think of anything. Like, why would they, like, not say happy birthday to me? Like, I would make sure, like, there were some people, like, this is just an example, that I would literally wait till midnight to, like, potentially be the first one to say happy birthday to them. And then my birthday would come and I wouldn't even get a text. And sometimes I would even see people, like, in real life on my birthday, y nada. And I'd be like, oh, okay. And that would hurt me because I'm an emotional person, you guys. I'm an emotional person. And like those little things to me count the most. Like when someone takes their time out of the day to congratulate me, to be nice to me, to like tell me happy birthday. Y like más if they stay up y me dicen like at midnight, like that to me is just like, oh, you thought about me and you want to stay up to midnight, like to tell me, like me lo tomo mucho a pecho, and like it's not the right phrase, I don't even know, but like that means the world to me. Even if you were to shower me with gifts, like yes, I would appreciate it, but that to me is just like, oh, you know. And so to know that like you don't even cross people's minds, I would hurt my own feelings, y'all. And so I just stopped being that person, and I realized that like things have dwindled down, and I'm like, okay, like thanks, you know, like you took yourself out of my own life, you know. um yeah, and I know to people, some people it's like petty, but I don't care. Like it's my feelings, my emotions, and what I do. And that ties down to number 5. Don't stop expecting you out of people. Again, just like because I would stay up and like just tell whoever happy birthday at midnight didn't necessarily mean that they owed me that. And so and that also goes back to like I don't know, was this the last video that I mentioned? Stop expecting, did I already read it? Anyway, stop expecting you out of people. um I had to learn also that people come, and again, I feel like this is self-explanatory, but people come from different walks of life. They're raised differently, they're taught differently, they process things differently. What makes sense to you might not make sense to them, and I don't know why. It's like this is common, and like now looking back, I'm like, how did I ever think like that, you know? um Before, like, say if somebody said something and I thought it was so stupid, I would literally be like, what is wrong with you? Like, why would you think that? And like now I try to like not be so, not like jump to a conclusion, and just be like, okay, well, let me try to see it like how they see it, and let me try to see like if someone's, this would have happened to me, would I feel like that, and things like that. And so just kind of be more understanding, um and just try to like like I don't know, just be, no me sé cómo explicar, like I don't know how to explain it, yeah, but yeah, pretty much stop expecting you from people. And also that goes back to like learning your place. It could also mean like learning your place, and like don't expect people to be there just because you were there for them. Don't expect them to be nice to you just because you were nice to them. Don't expect you to be even within a thought in their head just because they're a million thoughts in yours, you know? But yeah, you guys, that is 5 things that I worked on in 2022. I hope this video makes sense. I hope you have a great New Year's Eve, a great New Year's Day. I will see you guys literally next year. I love you guys. Again, thank you so much. If this is a first video that you're watching, I hope you subscribe. I hope you join us. Check out any of my other videos. I swear they're not like as rambly as these are. Okay, maybe they might, but hopefully they make more sense. And I'm showing like cool things like makeup or something like that. But yeah, I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.